Hi, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. I'm joined in studio now by two gentlemen. First one is Mr. Ray Smith. He is the CEO of Trycera Financial, stock symbols TRYF. Ray, good to see you again.
Great to be here, Don.
And also joined by Carl Giese. He is the Chief Operating Officer of something called Residents for Patriots Foundation. Carl, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to get back to that in a minute. That sounds really interesting. But Ray, why don't you bring us up to date on Trycera?
We specialize helping people with their money and their credit. We focus on putting a personal budget together by focusing on their outgo and then matching that up with their income. And then once they have their payments that they make every month into our system, we take those and we add it to their credit file to build a positive credit file for consumers so they can access mortgage loans and auto loans and that type of thing.
Now, Carl, Residents for Patriots Foundation, that's a very patriotic sounding name, but tell us about your foundation and what you're doing with Trycera.
Well, we're a company that is nonprofit, and we're providing homes for military, active duty, and veterans, and at a discount. And Trycera comes into the picture because there are a lot of people that have had struggles with finance. And so we have three buckets, actually, which we put individuals in. When you apply with Veterans for or Residents for Patriots, what happens is we get financing available for you, and if you do qualify for that financing, it's probably not the place that will have Ray involved, although I'd like to have him involved in everything. And then we go out and we find them a home at a discount for areas that they're searching for. Mm-hmm. The second bucket would be where they don't qualify, and for credit purposes. They have the income, but they don't qualify for credit reasons. So we then ask them to get involved with Ray. He goes through and counsels through the next couple years of budget and credit repair. We sell them a home still, and we do it under a contract for deed. So now they get into a house. It's based on rent, but a contract to own the house in a couple years when they clean their credit up.
Okay.
The next bucket would be notes. So we're searching for people that have defaults on their loans, military people that have defaults on their loans. We're going to take those and go back to the lenders and find if we can buy those at a discount and then come back to the veteran or the military, active duty military, and discount the note to them.
So military personnel and veterans who are no longer in the military, not active duty, as you mentioned, if they're having a need for a home, you can help them. If they have a credit problem and they still have a need for a home, you can help them. If they're in a home and they're having difficulty hanging on to it, you can still help them. And I mean, that just sounds like a wonderful organization. How did you come up with that?
Well, you know, I was buying and involved in buying homes through Fannie Mae and the banks since 2008. And I got close to maybe 3,000 homes I purchased in that time with groups. And there are discounts to those homes. Mm-hmm. And we got to a point where we started to think, you know, who more deserves discounts on homes than the military people?
Absolutely.
And you have the banks over here and the GSEs that are loaded with product, and they need a reason, real reason, to match those up, and that's how we matched them up.
You know, it's really fascinating because, you know, so many people say, well, I'll put a bumper sticker in my car that says support our troops, but that's about where it ends. And we just had Memorial Day here go by, and of course, you know, we're paying homage to the people who paid the ultimate price for the freedom that we really take for granted here. I have to commend you, Carl. This is a foundation that you've created that is going way beyond the bumper sticker and helping people, you know, with, you know, the most basic necessity of life, a place to live, a roof over your head. Ray, this must be tremendously gratifying. I mean, we've watched your company grow. We've watched your publicity pick up. You know, you're going to be in that Lifetime TV series here in the fall. Yeah. We've seen so many things happen with you, but this one has to really go up there with the most gratifying.
It is. It's the most honorable thing that we can do. It's the way that we can give back.
Well, Carl, with respect to active duty military personnel and, of course, veterans, Are they having problems with credit and with homes that are kind of in the same percentage lines as a general population? Do they have specific special needs? I mean, what kind of light can you shed on that?
Well, they're struggling with understanding budgets like many people do, and that's why Ray's company is so important in this operation. But one thing that they do have in the military piece is they have consistent income.
Right.
So how do you get outside of that and not be able to control it? And that's happening because they don't understand how much they're spending, which is typical of the people in the U.S. I mean, they're overspending. Or they need to make more money, right? So that part of it is a part. And when you look at the delinquencies on some of the veteran loans right now, there's about a 27% delinquency. So is that because they don't understand, their finances? And I would say yes. Okay. So that's why I'd like to get Ray involved in every loan that we do, in every program that we get in a home for a person. My druthers would be that we started right from square one with him and let him run it.
Well, what a great organization, Residents for Patriots Foundation. Of course, now working with Trycera Financial. Gentlemen, great program. Congratulations.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Don. It's an honor.
Appreciate it.